Even though the Call of Duty World War II servers have gone up and down more than a stripper on a pole, we've had some data miners gather some intel that has both been confirmed and truth is yet to be determined on the Call of Duty news of the week. The first item is the nuke-type killstreak called the V2 rocket, which was confirmed to be in the game from multiple gameplays. After known data miner Mr. Jarney found the following text in the game files indicating that prestiging all 5 divisions at least once and then going on a 25 kill streak would earn a secret V2 rocket streak. Once this information was found, several people started attempting to earn this streak, including my homie PwnStars.com, who gave me a huge boost to my channel way back in the Black Ops 2 days, so always appreciative of him for that. How many of you guys in my channel actually found me out through the commentaries I used to do on PwnStars.com's channel? Let me know in the comments section how you came across my channel. Anyways, it behaves similar to the deatomizer strike in Infinite Warfare, that it will actually end the game in free-for-all, and I'm assuming it'll be the same in TDM, however we don't have footage of it, but in Domination, as you see from Epsilon Skyline, it is not a game-ending event, however it will kill all of the players on the enemy team. I can't wait for the pub stomping videos to flood the market and make this cool-looking thing into something the community comes to despise because Johnny Gamma Labs mixed sweatband wants to camp for his 25 kill streak so he can get into a clan even though he only uses the PS4 Share Factory app for all of his editing. Hard fucking eye roll. Anyways, onto the much more important shit and things that have not yet been confirmed, which are tons of references to cut game content, which will definitely be sold down the line as DLC and micro DLC and supply drops. First, there's 3 maps, and these were also found in the game prior to the game's actual launch in the beta files. The first being Wolf's Lair, which kind of looks like something ripped straight out of Argonne Forest in Battlefield 1, then his castle that gives me PTSD flashbacks of Stonehaven from Call of Duty Ghosts, and lastly is Paris, which is actually a remake of the Modern Warfare 3 map Resistance that was already remade for the 3rd DLC of Infinite Warfare only 4 months ago in July, and judging by the art, the reskin is even more lazy than Ember, which is already just higher res textures of the original map. These 3 maps could fit in with the DLC 1 theme, The Resistance, which based on the teaser video will have locations in France, which is where the Paris map is based, Czechoslovakia, which could be Castle, based on Prague Castle, which is where German headquarters was located during the Nazi occupation, and Poland, where Wolfslayer is located, of which all 3 locations had a big resistance movement during the Second World War. Given the paltry 9 multiplayer maps along with 3 war maps, which based on the DLC 1 trailer will probably get another somewhere near the coast of Germany if the cross is an indicator of the location, this is proof that this cut content was probably part of the original game and then was either unable to be finished on time, or if Activision, spelled with a $, cut them from the game in order to be sold later as DLC. I'm banking on the latter and not the former. There's also some references to a perk system which would have been better than this Division's bullshit, but it's probably just leftover from a previous iteration of the copy-pasted code. The real red meat here are the plethora of files dedicated to weapons of which don't show up in the game and you know will eventually make their way into the game, but I just hope it's like how Infinite Warfare did it by giving it to all Season Pass owners, or if you don't have the Season Pass, having to unlock them via a challenge, and not like in Black Ops 3 by paywalling them off in RNG boxes. These items include the Arasaka Sniper, which also looks like it's got a variant skin already planned that's straight out of CSGO, the Beretta SMG, which looks like the Wafi 28 but is probably the Automatico that Battlefield 1 players have grown to hate, the Breda 30 LMG, 2 semi-automatic rifles similar to one another in the Gewehr 43 and the Type 5, which is actually a Japanese rifle, so maybe we'll see some Pacific Front battles in future DLCs, and the Sten SMG, which was in Advanced Warfare and has actually been equipable via some mod tools, but I'm not going to show you footage here because I don't want my channel to get taken down. As for sidearms, there's the P38 semi-automatic pistol and the Enfield No. 2 revolver, which looks like a No. 2 piece of shit. And of course, since people love melee weapons in a shooter game, there's a trench knife as well. It's too bad that there's all these things for future DLC and other shit to make the publisher tons of money, yet the game is more broken than Zach Miller's knee. G. Stop telling me the micro DLC is optional and cosmetic only, when it clearly affects the content that's given to all of us. Speaking of cosmetic beepity bops, if you just so happen to actually get onto the servers before November 17th, you can get the Pathfinder pack that includes a helmet calling card and some double XP tokens. You can also get a beta pack if you participated in the demo weekend, which is actually just the same version of the game we got now. If you go into the headquarters and read your mail provided that you could fight your way through the lines of people waiting. Who the fuck am I kidding? Of course, they disabled other players connecting to the headquarters because of all the issues with the game, so have fun with absolutely fucking nobody in the social hub of the game. In addition, the leaderboards have been disabled even though your stats are still counting. That is, when your rank doesn't get reset by going into private matches, and Sledgehammer Games is rolling out hotfixes to enable higher load capacity balancers, which begs the question, why the fuck wasn't this done in the first place? Oh, I know why. It's probably because these type of servers cost more money to operate than the normal ones, and cutting corners is a specialty of this goddamn franchise. Which makes even less sense when you see that UK physical sales numbers have been published, and compared with Infinite Warfare, there was a 57% increase in copies sold, although only a 21% revenue increase due to Activision holding Modern Warfare Reimagined hostage behind higher priced editions of the game. However, the sales figures are still lagging behind that of Black Ops 3 at this time, so to say that Call of Duty has returned to its glory would be an erroneous statement. In platform breakdown, 57% of physical sales were for the PS4, 42% were for the Xbox One, and the remaining 1% were for PC. Wait a second, people buy physical copies of PC games? Who the fuck are these douche canoes that have PCs but are too peasant to actually buy it digitally? Or maybe we're the peasants that don't actually go outside to pick up our games. Either way, the PC version of the game has had 56,000 players at peak, which is a huge increase from the 15,000 on launch for Infinite Warfare, but again, not more than the 68,000 peak for Black Ops 3. Anyways, that's going to do it for the Call of Duty news of the week. What do you guys think about this cut content bullshit? I've been the Schwantz27, and just like a newborn baby, I'm out this bitch. Until next time.